Good morning children. Welcome to Narayana Live Classes. Now we shall discuss key for assignment 4 which is based on the textual grammar of unit 6 A reading. So this is an exercise based on relative clauses. Relative clauses are the clauses which contain relative pronouns. And relative pronouns are like who, whom, whose, that, which. Okay. So the exercise here is the sentences from the text A reading, 6th unit A reading, the sentences are taken from this reading, and then these sentences which have relative pronouns. Okay, what do they mean? To which subject do they refer? The subject referred here is a noun or noun equivalent. It could be a noun or pronoun or noun phrase or noun clause. Okay, so you need to identify the relative pronoun used. Okay, so this is a clause. It contains a relative pronoun. So what is the relative pronoun used here, and to which subject is this relative pronoun describing? So that we should identify. Okay, so pick the sentences from the lesson which has the relative pronoun, and then what is the relative pronoun for this example? Okay, who attempted to live as a human being? Okay, we have a subject before that. The relative pronoun used here is who. Okay, and this relative pronoun is referring to a subject. What is that subject? What is that noun or noun equivalent that this clause is referring to? Okay, so who attempted to live as a human being, the relative pronoun here is who. Okay, and the noun phrase that this pronoun, relative pronoun is referring to, that this clause is describing, is a man of color. Okay, so the subject here is the man of color, and this man, what kind of man is he? Is a man who attempted to live as a human being. Okay, so this clause defines this subject. The second sentence, who tried to fulfill his duty to his people. Again, the relative pronoun used here is who, and this who is referring to a man in South Africa. Okay, the subject here is a man in South Africa. That is the noun phrase to whom this clause is describing. So this clause is referring to this noun phrase. Okay, a few more sentences of this kind. But freedom of everyone who looked like I did. So it was not my freedom alone, but freedom of everyone who looked like I did. Again here, the relative pronoun used is who. Okay, so for everyone who looked like I did. So this clause, who looked like I did, to whom is this referring to? All the colored people in South Africa. Because all the colored people in South Africa looked like Nelson Mandela. That is what he meant. Other people who are like me. So it is referring to all the colored people in South Africa. The next sentence, that animated my life. That means this is the relative pronoun used, and this is referring to some subject that animated his life. What is that subject? What is that noun phrase that this clause is referring to? It is the desire for people's freedom. The desire for people's freedom animated his life. Okay, something that animated his life. What is it something? The desire for freedom of my people. So that is the noun phrase that it is referred to. Then, who takes another man's freedom is a prisoner. Okay, so what is the subject? An oppressor or man? An oppressor or a man who takes other man's freedom is a prisoner of hatred. That is what he meant. So the noun phrase used here is an oppressor or a man, and the relative pronoun used is who. Okay, so this is a textual exercise. So based on unit 6 A reading. So that's today's key, children. Thank you. Have a good day.